mana. I think it gives you strong 2 versus 2. Potential all-in, but of course you have to be very careful with the Bard in the bot lane. And what I think is very interesting as well is this Orianna answer to the LeBlanc. I think that Syndra is a little bit more of a skill man. They realized that Mark was posturing very aggressively.
Another hook onto Doublelift. Doublelift might even be dead here. The Ignite goes down. Doublelift trying to escape it. He's already burnt heal, and Kramer gets first blood in the bottom lane.
Huge for the LGD 2 versus 2. It's just such a good magic resistance item. Meanwhile, Biofrost in the bot lane.
Going in with the magical journey. Speaker's going to join them as well. Mark immediately hooks the Graves, and Biofrost doesn't quite land the stun and has to flash away. Shen can come down here, has the Stand United. Bjergsen's joined the fray. 3v4 right now. Of course, there's the Stand United coming out from Broken Blade as he comes down towards the bottom lane. It's a 5v3 underneath the tower, and LGD are trying to survive. Bjergsen dives in. There's one. Mark down. TSM start to call the alarm bells and retreat as another
flash very early on at the risk of getting stunned up. You can see on your screen as well on the bottom left, people are dying right now.
This is great from TSM. They've actually just caught Langxing out on a rotation, it seems. Went up towards the Rift Herald, and have another look at this play underneath the tower.
Good interrupt from Mark there to stop the taunt.
Second Peanut, Mark and Shea have been spotted out. Bjergsen on a ward, but here we go for the big fight. All of LGD in the back of the pit. The root comes down, the shockwave pulls back Speaker. Mark re-engages onto Biofrost. Now Shea stepping forward. TSM retreating just a tad as here comes Kramer from the middle lane. Last embrace doesn't quite connect, but Biofrost is still left for the Wolves. Shea will take him. And the Rift Herald was secured though by TSM.
So initially, that 4 versus 3 looked great for TSM, but then they realized, oh, we don't have enough damage to win out on this fight. Looks like we're gonna have to disengage from this one. And unfortunately for them, they end up losing a member. Now Peanut in the top lane.
Broken Blade still has flash, but he's going to go to sleep and is sliced up in his dream.
Of course, they did get themselves the Rift Herald. Doublelift did get a lot of free farm down towards the bot lane. Now Biofrost back in top lane.
Langxing, he's just feeling the hurt as all of TSM continue to dive on him. You can see Bjergsen's coming up through that tri-bush as well. TP's expended by LGD to try and disengage. Collateral damage. Bjergsen double pop, dives straight in, can't hit Langxing, and there's the Dawning Shadow. Peanut and Xie now very healthy. Bjergsen chased away. And it was a little bit too greedy. Proactively, it worked out so well for them, and now they're trying to fight around the Dragon. Doublelift dived in, stolen away the smite from Speaker. Mark stunned up, and Speaker's on the chase. Dredgeline's going to get Mark just that little bit of distance, but Speaker is having none of it. He's chasing him down, looking for the kill. Doesn't have flash, but does have the dash. Speaker gets the Nautilus.
And now they're in trouble, because Speaker just gets ulted.
Lilting Lullaby onto Speaker. Temper Fate will keep him alive for the moment. Bjergsen's coming in to try and help out his jungler. Watch out, Eep is Speaker. Mark goes in, there's the shockwave, misses. Xie caught out just a little bit. Broken Blade comes in with the Stand United trying to join the team, but now he's in the midst of LGD. And it's a 5v1, that's an unfair fight. LGD get their 5th of the game.
And you can finding these advantages, and a lot of it started with the bot lane 2 versus 2, getting that kill onto Doublelift. The fact that they've been able to find these multiple picks onto TSM has resulted in them being in a very commanding position. Now look at them, they're just taking down these outer towers. They don't need a Rift Herald, they don't need to trade it for another objective.
It's just combos to really be able to catch people out. So you can see now Bjergsen working his way down towards bot. In case Kramer had stayed around, he hasn't. They're going to give the gold across towards Bjergsen down in that bottom lane and just try and funnel as many resources onto this LeBlanc as possible.
Exactly that, Medic. They're trying to make Bjergsen the man in this game. Oh, that's huge.
Noting Lullaby coming up, the knock-up. There's the double sleep. Watch out. Eep goes Biofrost. And the Tempered Fate can't save him in time. Bjergsen is on the bottom.
And Broken Blade trying to push through the top lane so that he can try and trade something back for this Drake. But
you've got the Ludens finished on the LeBlanc. You've got the Manamune stacking up. You see Bjergsen trying to trade here. In the Stand United, you've got these proactive plays. They dodge away from the shockwave, and they just take down Xie. Oh, it's a Capitalist TP behind them.
They've overstayed.
Speaker caught out to start off, and here comes Xie. He's not happy with the fact he was just killed. Speaker killed by Peanut. Teleport
from the LeBlanc because LGD, they're looking for a fight.
Biofrost caught in the last embrace. Teleport coming in. There's a flank position here for Bjergsen. Rift Herald was popped. Broken Blade jumping in, trying to get the Torn off. Langxing's already dived onto the back line, and Speaker was his target. On the front line is Broken Blade. Bjergsen being forced away. The Stand United just being used for the shield because you know that Broken Blade was gonna die. Speaker down as well. Langxing trading against Bjergsen and Doublelift. He'll get removed from the fray. But now Kramer is on the hunt. So are Mark, so is Xie. Bjergsen their first target. Flash in. The ball of death finds its mark. Doublelift stunned against the opposite wall, and Kramer just needs a few autos to finish it off. Xie takes it LGD find a resounding team fight in the river.
And even though TSM gained access to the river first, LGD didn't care. They just walked through mid lane into the river and said, we're looking for a fight. We're ready to go. We have also hit our item spikes. They drop the Rift Tower mid. They get themselves another tower. They're going to secure the second Drake of the game. Beautiful fight for LGD. They're going to propel the goal. They choke points. And then as LGD walk in, that is when you pick them off. You shouldn't be going for
Just go for it. The chains still connect. Bjergsen just needs to jump in. He gets it in the end. I thought for a second maybe he misstepped, but
4v5, we don't care. They run TSM down and force them out. Now TSM is looking for a pick.
Remember, no flash on Kramer. Broken Blade just looking to catch out Kramer and double lift flash.
Look at the pings in the mid lane from LGD. They're just like, let's go mid, let's go mid.
Double
No
lift
flash,
has no flash. He's got no flash. He used it already, and Mark locks him down, and double lift is dead. Now TSM are looking for a pick in the side lane, but this might just be the inhibitor in the mid lane, Vedius.
I mean, we were talking about it, right? Like, LGD, they'll punish these mistakes. They're going to interrupt the backs as well. Beautiful ultimate there from Kramer. The TP going to be forced out, but that's the inhibitor gun. The damage has been done. Down mid, and then Doublelift tries to hold the line, uses his E too early, immediately gets punished by Mark. So down this tier 1, but LGD not too upset about that. At this point in the game, losing that objective for them. Ending first week 0-3 is not how they wanted to start their world. Bjergsen now goes in to get a bit of poke off, but LGD, considering how their play-in started, I think expectations were that they would not be in this kind of position. They're only lost so far in group stage.
And this is the moment to fight. 4,000 HP on the Dragon. TSM looking for the flank. Bjergsen trying to come in from the side, but already Stand United has been used and Bjergsen's jumped into the pit. Host goes in, Speaker called out, and there is the Dragon secured by Speaker. Team Liquid, TSM able to fight this one out. Biofrost forced back, but you can see Double Lift has been caught. He is dead. Biofrost is next on the menu, and although you got the Dragon, you do not win the fight, TSM. LGD on the front foot now. Biofrost being forced away by Peanut. The Swirl Seed goes wide, but it's only Broken Blade and Peanut left alive. Biofrost left alive. Biofrost will just about escape with a final Caretaker's Shrine. Peanut looking for the Swirl Seed, can't land it. Swings around the hammer. Mark goes down, but the rest of LGD are pushing in the mid lane. Inhibitor their target, and maybe even more than that. 13 seconds on Speaker, 17 on Bjergsen. Broken Blade being forced away here by Peanut, and the rest of LGD actually just want this kill. Teleport used, as Broken Blade will be able to escape, doesn't die in time. He gets back to the Nexus Towers, and the tier 2 in the bottom lane will be forfeit as well. TSM,
like, he has no other choice. Unless Broken Blade can drop the control ward right here. He's tipping in behind them. This is his way into the backline. Here we go.
6,000 HP on the Baron. LGD in a little bit of two minds, deciding whether they want to fight it or whether they want to fight TSM. They force TSM back. Bjergsen is still in a very good flank position, not spotted on any vision. Broken Blade, the one hooked up here. Bjergsen is in the perfect spot to catch out Kramer. Kramer flashes away from the chains and just about survives. The shockwave hits on 2. Double Lift kills Kramer, but the shockwave is massive for Shie. And now LGD just rampage through the TSM backline. Double Lift tries to cleanse and get himself away. Can dash in just a second. The mystic shots are hitting. There's the arcane shift across the wall, but Langxing is having none of it. He will chase him down. Double Lift once again trying to get away from this Mark. Ignites him. The Ruthless Predator stun connects, and that is it. Only Bjergsen left alive for TSM.
That was the flank for Bjergsen, but it was the fight for LGD. Longjin is going to end the fight by killing Bjergsen at the very end, and LGD now with 4 members strong are looking to end the game.
Try as they might, TSM could not find the win. LGD too strong on the day. They will tie up with Gen.G and Fnatic at 2-1 in this group.
Beautiful team fight at the end there from LGD. Shie once again